Welcome to English SARATHI channel. English SARATHI presents multiple choice questions from the grammar section, active voice to passive voice. Form of active voice. When we want to say that the subject of a sentence is doing the action, we use the verb of that sentence in its active form. For example, a man is cutting a tree. In this sentence, a man subject doing the action cutting, so it is active voice. In this sentence, subject of a sentence is doing the action. Form of passive voice. When we want to say that the subject of a sentence is not doing anything but is allowing something to be done to it by somebody else, we use the passive voice form. For example, a tree is being cut by a man. In this sentence, a tree subject not doing anything but allowing a man to cut it. So, this sentence is in a passive voice. This is the table of objective forms of pronouns. Subject form, object form. I subject form, me object form. We subject form, us object form. You subject form, object form you. Subject form he, object form him. Subject form she, object form her. They subject form, them object form. This is the table of objective forms of pronouns. When you are changing active to passive, you have to be very careful while changing subject form to object form. Look at this table. This is just an example how to change active to passive in all different tenses. Simple present tense. I write a letter. Changes into a letter is written by me. In this sentence, I subject, write, verb, object a letter. By changing active to passive, object comes first. A letter is an object. A letter is written. The verb write, wrote, written. We use the past participle of the verb in the passive voice. A letter is written by me. I changes into me. Present continuous tense. I am writing a letter. Changes into passive. A letter is being written by me. Past simple. I wrote a letter. A letter was written by me. Past continuous. I was writing a letter. A letter was being written by me. Present perfect. I have written a letter. A letter has been written by me. Past perfect. I had written a letter. A letter had been written by me. Future simple or simple future. I will write a letter. A letter will be written by me. Future perfect. I will have written a letter. A letter will have been written by me. We have to remember we use the past participle of the verb. Write, wrote, written. We use written in the passive voice. Eat, ate, eaten. We use eaten in the passive voice. Kill, killed, killed. We use killed in the passive voice. You have to use this chart as an example for changing active to passive. This is very helpful for you to practice active to passive voice. The children were plucking flowers. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. Flowers were being plucked by the children. Option B. Flowers are being plucked by the children. Option C. Flowers were being plucked by the children. Option D. Flowers are being plucked by the children. The correct answer is option A. Flowers were being plucked by the children. I bought a new dress. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. A new dress was bought me. Option B. A new dress was bought by I. Option C. A new dress is bought by me. Option D. A new dress was bought by me. Look at the sentence. It's in the simple past. The correct answer is option D. A new dress was bought by me. I bought a new dress. A new dress was bought by me. Here I is the subject. Bought is a verb. A new dress is an object. By changing active to passive, a new dress comes first. A new dress. Bought is a simple past tense. Buy, bought, bought. We use the past participle of the verb. A new dress was bought by me. I change this into me. She is cooking food in the kitchen. The passive form of the above sentence is. Above sentence is in the present continuous tense. Look at the following options. Option A. Food are being cooked by her in the kitchen. Option B. Food is cooked by her in the kitchen. Option C. Food is being cooked by her in the kitchen. Option D. Food was being cooked by her in the kitchen. The correct option is option C. Food is being cooked by her in the kitchen. Is cooking changes into is being cooked because the sentence is in the present continuous tense. David made this chocolate. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. This chocolate cake was made in David. Option B. This chocolate cake was made by David. Option C. This chocolate cake is made by David. Option D. This chocolate cake was made by David. The correct answer is option B. The chocolate cake was made by David. David made this chocolate cake. This sentence is in the simple past. We two made. We one make. We three made. We use was made in the passive form. This chocolate cake was made by David. I am writing a story. The passive form of the above sentence is. The above sentence is in the present continuous tense. Look at the following options. Option A. A story is written by me. Option B. A story was being written by me. Option C. A story is being written by me. Option D. A story has been written by me. The correct option is a story is being written by me. I have written all the answers. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. All the answers have been written by me. Option B. All the answers has been written by me. Option C. All the answers had been written by me. Option D. All the answers have written by me. The correct option is option A. All the answers have been written by me. I attended English exam. The passive form of the above sentence is. The above sentence is in the simple past tense. Look at the following options. Option A. English exam is attended by me. Option B. English exam was attended by us. Option C. English exam attended by me. Option D. English exam was attended by me. The correct option is option D. English exam was attended by me. Who wrote Shakuntala? The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. By whom were Shakuntala written? Option B. By whom was Shakuntala written? Option C. Who was written Shakuntala? Option D. By whom is Shakuntala written? The correct option is option B. By whom was Shakuntala written? Who wrote Shakuntala? By whom was Shakuntala written? They sell books. The passive form of the above sentence is. The above sentence is in the simple present tense. Look at the following options. A book is sold by them. Option A. Option B. Books are sold by they. Option C. Books are sold by them. Option D. Books are sold by us. The correct answer is option C. Books are sold by them. Sell changes into are sold in the passive voice. She has written 5 poems. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. 5 poems have been written by her. Option B. 5 poems has been written by her. Option C. 5 poems have written by her. Option D. 5 poems have been written by him. The correct answer is option A. 5 poems have been written by her. She will write a poem. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. Poem will be written by her. Option B. A poem will have been written by her. Option C. A poem would be written by her. Option D. A poem will written by her. The correct answer is option A. A poem will be written by her. He will have received the letter. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. The letter will be received by him. Option B. The letter have been received by him. Option C. The letter will have been received by him. Option D. The letter will have been received by him. The correct answer is option D. The letter will have been received by him. He will have received the letter. The passive form is the letter will have been received by him. He can drive a car. The passive form of the above sentence is. Options are option A. A car could be driven by him. Option B. A car can be drove by him. Option C. A car can be driven by him. Option D. A car can be driven by her. The correct option is option C. A car can be driven by him. He must learn this book. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. This book must learned by him. Option B. This book must be learned by him. Option C. This book must be learned by her. Option D. This book be learned by him. The correct option is option B. This book must be learned by him. She may eat an apple. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. An apple might be eaten by her. Option B. An apple may be eaten by her. Option C. An apple may be eaten by her. Option D. An apple may be ate by her. The correct option is option C. An apple may be eaten by her. You ought to help her. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. She ought to be helped by you. Option B. She ought to be helped by you. Option C. She ought to helped by you. Option D. She ought to be helped by you. The correct answer is option A. She ought to be helped by you. He must have passed the exam. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. The exam have been passed by him. Option B. The exam must pass by him. Option C. The exam must been passed by him. Option D. The exam must have been passed by him. The correct answer is option D. The exam must have been passed by him. Must have passed, must have been passed. The teacher did not believe them. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. They were believed by the teacher. Option B. They were not believed by the teacher. Option C. They were not believed by the teacher. Option D. They are not believed by the teacher. The correct answer is option B. They were not believed by the teacher. Germans were killing Englishmen. The passive form of the above sentence is. Look at the following options. Option A. Englishmen are being killed by Germans. Option B. Englishman is being killed by Germans. Option C. Englishmen were being killed by Germans. Option D. Englishmen were being killed by Germans. The correct answer is option C. Englishmen were being killed by Germans. Open the window. The passive form of the above sentence is. This sentence is an imperative sentence. Look at the following options. Option A. Let the window be open. Option B. The window was open. Option C. Let the window be open. Option D. The window be open. The correct answer is option A. Let the window be open. Close the door. Let the door be closed. Like this. These are the examples from the grammar section active to passive voice. Practice all these examples. Thank you. From Shiv Prasad Hiregutti, Assistant Teacher, Government High School, BK Halli, Haryar.